Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally confirmed. The reason why I have not made a video for the Porori arc stuff is because I was never sure of the information or the news that was coming in. However, it is confirmed now that we will be getting the skipped manga arcs in this 12, what I'm going to assume is 12 to 13 episode season we're going to have for Gintama. Baby, Gintama's back! The Gintama anime's back! I'm so hyped, I'm so happy. Because now we're finally going to have Gintama greatness, man. October is going to be such an amazing month. But guys, that's not the only news. That's not the only news, man. Not only are we getting the skipped manga arcs, and I'll get to that in a second. According to the Gintama movie Twitter page, right here, and I'm going to show a picture right here in the corner, they released these two pictures, and I don't know Japanese, so I used my translator, and the first two sentences state, broadcasting up to 18 days to go, today is currently under development. So this is definitely going towards the anime, and the Gintama anime. And these two pictures show Gintoki and Yumibozu. So what that tells me is that the Kagura boyfriend arc will be the first arc in this new season. That is, if that's not confirmation enough that we're getting the skipped arcs, then I don't know what is, man. I'm so hyped for these arcs. You guys know me. Since the beginning of me talking about Gintama on this, on YouTube, I've been saying how much I want certain arcs to be animated. You know, I'm telling you, man, Kagura boyfriend, Homeless. Homeless is my favorite out of the ones that have not been animated. Homeless is one of my favorites, and just in general. It's only 3 chapters. But it's just so amazing, man. And maybe whenever, like, I don't know how everybody else feels about Homeless, because I've never really talked about the skip manga arcs with a lot of people. But I love the Homeless arc a lot, man. So, Kagura's boyfriend, which is a really popular one in the community, Homeless, HDZ, I forgot how the rest of the arc goes, but it's the idol one. Excalibur, and then Guardian Spirit, which is another really popular one. Guardian Spirit's hilarious, man. And then, are they going to include Love Potion in this as well? Because it's already an OVA, but they might air it on TV as well. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's going to go, because I saw Love Potion in little pictures that they had for it. But, guys, man, we're getting it. We asked for it for a long time, and we're getting the skipped manga arcs. Now, if you're an anime only, and you do not know what we're talking about, basically, whenever Gintama first announced the Shogun Assassination arc, back in late 2015, all of us on here were really excited, and yet we were really unsure of what Bandai Namco Pictures' decision was as to have them start Shogun Assassination. Because in the manga, the Shogun Assassination arc started the serious arc non-stop. It's going to be straight up from here. It's going to be story. You know, not serious, and it's getting, you know, it's going down. It's going down. So ever since chapter 502, it's been non-stop serious arcs. And when they announced the trailer for Shogun Assassination, we were all like, then what's going to happen to all the arcs they haven't done yet? You know, what's going to happen then? And whenever they put out the Love Potion OVA, we started thinking, well, maybe they might put them all out as OVAs. So when they announced the Porori arc, we all were stating, you know, we want the skipped manga arcs to come out. You know, and now that it's actually confirmed, it brings one specific thing to my mind, because I'm really excited for it. You guys know me, man. I cannot wait to see these arcs, and I think they're going to be a great refresher for those of us, not only who have been reading the manga since late 2015, 2014, whenever I started getting into the Shogun Assassination stuff, and since then, but even to the people who've been watching the anime. You know, ever since episode 300, it's been non-stop serious stuff. And a lot of people, including myself, as much as I love the serious stuff, I miss comedy Gintama. So I feel like BNP is doing a good job here. But right before the final arc, they're going to give us these episodes reminding me of the old, you know, these arcs are the epitome of old Gintama, man. Like, it's going to be really, really fun. If you have not seen them, you're going to love them. Really good arcs, and they're hilarious, they're emotional, and they're great stuff, man. They're great stuff. You guys are going to really love them. So, staying on that, though, this is where I think the community is, the Gintama community is this is where I wouldn't even necessarily call it a concern, but it's just a thought. So let's just say that I get somebody into Gintama today, and the Porori arc is airing, and then by the time they catch up, the Porori arc ends. I tell them, I say, you know, what do I tell them? Do I say watch from episode 1 to 265, or from 1 to 299? And then, do I tell them to watch Shogun Assassination 2, or do I go from 299, then watch Porori, and then they watch Shogun Assassination as well, like continuing that, just following the way that you would in the manga, or would I just continue off release date, off the way that everything's been released? Because to be quite honest with you, even though I loved my original Gintama experience, when I caught up to the anime, it was up to episode 265, so like the 2015 season hadn't happened yet, so I read all of the chapter 400s, end of 300s, all of the 400s, and the first two chapters of the 500s, or yeah, 500, 501, and then I did Shogun Assassination here on YouTube. So I read all those on my own, doing straight up, just a marathon. It was a great binge, but that's how I read it, and I love that experience. But with the anime, it's going to give us a new experience. So let's just say if somebody's catching up to the anime, do we tell them to watch this arc after Oil Rain? Or do they go in release order, get up to Rakuyo, watch Porori, and then get to the final arc? Because my entire thing is, if I'm looking at it from another viewer's perspective, from a person who doesn't keep up with news on YouTube or anything, what are they going to think? That episode 328 ended on such an amazing cliffhanger, and like they're ready for Gintama to come back so they can continue this awesome story. It's getting epic. It's going into like swimwear. They can't wait to watch the final arc, and then they get hit with the old Gintama stuff. Now, to me, I would love it because I'm like, this is a reminder of the Gintama awesome sauce. However, a lot of people might not feel that way. So I'm not sure how the reaction the community is. I do think that everybody should be happy about this, because now we're getting all Gintama manga content actually being put in the anime. So I can actually say that it'll be a great adaptation of the initial series. Because the one thing that kept me from saying that the anime, of course, to me is better than the manga, but the one thing that stopped me from saying it's a perfect adaptation is the fact that they didn't animate a lot of the manga arcs. So now they're actually getting to animate these arcs. I can say that it's a it's a well done, really well adapted adaptation. So that's gonna be my question to you guys in the comment section down below. I know you guys are hyped. We're all hyped. We're all ready for the awesome sauce. I cannot wait for Gintama to come back. We're getting a new opening from Blue and Count, which is the guys that did Day by Day. I can't wait. Day by Day was so catchy, so I'm really excited for that by itself. It comes back on October 1st, guys. We'll be into like swimwear. I will try to catch the Japanese cast of the episode. If not, if it comes out too early or too late, because I'm probably going to be working. I don't even know what's going to be going down. If it still comes on Wednesdays, I will do it whenever I come home from work. But I'm not sure what time it's going to come out. But if it comes out Wednesday morning, I might be able to make the video and then go to work, which I want to do. Because I know it really messed me up when it started coming on Sundays, man. Like when Gintama switched to Sundays, that really started messing me up. So, like back in the 2015 season, when it was coming on Wednesdays, man, that was perfect for me. So, I'm not sure. I'll have to look what day October 1st is. If it comes on Sundays, man, that's going to be really rough for me. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. That's like the one thing that I didn't like about the Rakuyo season. That it all took place on Sundays. Sunday's a really busy day for me, man. So that's why almost all my anime videos were always late and always came out on Monday or Tuesday. Because Sunday's a really bad day for me to do videos. Which is why my Gintama manga videos are always late. But, yeah, man, I do hope that everybody, looks at it, for the anime onlys, that they look at this as a refresher, as a, this is the Gintama we love, that it's not always serious. It goes into the comedy, it goes into the emotion, it goes into the one-shots and that stuff. It'll give us that refresher before we get into the final arc, right back into the serious stuff and hitting us with the awesome sauce. So that'll be my question to you guys once again in the comment section down below. Are you guys looking forward to well, I know you guys are looking forward to the season, but what would you do if you were recommending Gintama to somebody today? What would you tell them would be the list to watch it in? Like, what would the order be? Would you tell them to watch 1 to 299 and then Porori and then Shogun Assassination? Or would you tell them to watch it in release order? 1 all the way to 328 and then Porori arc and then whenever the final arc comes out. Looking forward to seeing your responses. I'm not sure, like I said, guys. I'm just thinking about it I'm just thinking about it myself. I would probably keep it in release date. Based off of what I just told you guys, I've been reading this manga now for the past 3 to 4 years, in the non-stop serious stuff. And I feel like what made Gintama so special, as much as I love the serious arcs, what made Gintama so special is the fact that it could switch between the two easily, and it would be so unpredictable because you would never know what's next. Like, you would never know if the next arc, even if it started off like a really, really funny, it would get serious right off the bat. Like, one of my favorite arc of all time, Shogun Assassination arc, starts off with nothing but dick jokes. And you're like, bro, it's the GOAT arc of all time, you know? So, that's the way the Gintama works, and that's why we love it so much. And I think that Porori taking place before the final arc would be like that, you know, we got all that serious stuff for 28 episodes. Now we're taking the breather that Gintama usually gives us before we get into the final arc. So I think that I would keep it in release order. I think BNP is doing a good job with this, giving us all these arcs before getting to the final arc. But I'm looking forward to hearing you guys' responses, man. I know you guys are as hyped as I am. The greatness is incoming. But based off of this Twitter page, Kagura Boyfriend arc is pretty much, I wouldn't say confirmed, but I think it's going to be the first episode that is going to air in the Porori arcs, in this Porori season. But guys, that'll wrap it up for this video, man. Thank you so much for watching. Gintama is back officially on October 1st. I will see you guys there, man. It's going to be one awesome video to do, the return of the Gintama anime. And I can't wait to have it back on the channel, man. It's gonna be greatness, bro. Like without Gintama, man, with the Gintama anime, bro, that's gonna be an amazing month, man. October is gonna be so beast. You know, there's gonna be so many things going down in the Gintama anime and the Gintama manga. Got stuff going on in One Piece, man. I'll hopefully be caught up to Kingdom by then. It's gonna be a great time for me personally, man. And it's gonna be GOAT, guys. But I'll see you guys next time. Have an awesome day. Look forward to a video on the Gintama video game coming up soon as well. I just really had to make this this video for the big news. That is the Gintama anime returning officially with the arcs that were skipped in the manga, and the first arc is more than likely going to be the Kagura Boyfriend arc. Have an awesome day, guys.